Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, Coffeyville Community College, the Sleep Inn and Suites, Gillum Retail Liquor, Coffeyville Tire and Auto, Rocky Hill Salvage, Community State Bank, Derailed Commodity, Taco Mayo, Windsor Place, Dungeons Auto Center of Bartlesville, and Acme Foundry.
Welcome back to Nellis Hall here in Coffeyville, Kansas. Men's game about 7 minutes away here. Women walk away victors. Coffeyville women walk away victors here tonight, 79-60 here on US 98.1 KUSN. Connor Harbert here on the call. Once again, I'll be joined by Matt Jordan once the game gets going, but he is going to step away for a moment to once again be on Independence pregame, because, you know, as we mentioned before the women's contest, he's normally the backup voice for the Independence Pirates, but so he's going to make an appearance over there. But let's go ahead and talk about Independence and their men, as they do come in with an impressive record, 16-4 on the season, averaging 90 points a game this year. They shoot 47.4% from the field goal, or from the field, 36.6% from the three-point line, and 74% from the free throw line. They average 39.6 rebounds a game, and they average 18.1 assists per game, and are coming off of a 2-game winning streak, 7-3 in the Jayhawk Conference. And as you heard Matt mention during the women's post game, they did receive votes in the latest NJCAA Division I poll. So Independence receiving votes. Coffeyville at the moment sitting, well, not receiving votes, but a big win over Independence here after, especially if a victory over Allen would really do a whole lot to kind of get yourself back up into that poll. So, of course, Independence, they own victories over Neosho County, an 18-point victory over Neosho, and then a 40-point victory over Butler. And, of course, that is a very good Butler team, so that is something you're going to have to pay attention to there, as they did walk away with the 97-57 victory over Butler. So this is an Independence team with some momentum. We're really going to have to see if Coffeyville is up for the challenge. Of course, the big storyline here for Coffeyville is that Coach Jay Herkelman is back in action. We have not seen him the last couple of games. Of course, one game against Allen, actually rather the game before Allen, if I can remember, at Cloud County he was suspended. And then the Allen County game, Coach Herkelman was out with the flu. And so Coffeyville was able to walk away with a couple of victories in those games. So they are coming into this game with a record of 15-6 on the year and 7-4 in the Jayhawk Conference. They are on a 2-game winning streak, 8-2 at home. Coffeyville has really succeeded here at home this season. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout here, as we do have the national anthem here in Coffeyville. Back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Red Ravens Basketball on US 98.1 KUSN.
Stay warm and cozy inside with help from Derailed Commodity. Replace your flooring today with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. The feeling of new furniture always brightens a home. We have a great in-store selection, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to sell. Now is a great time to shop Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, with stores in Brazelton and Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
It's this feeling. The one you get when you get your hands dirty. When you finally get it. Because they never told you you couldn't. When you don't just have a piece of paper, you have a career. An invaluable skill set, success. My success story started at CCC. Will yours? Discover Coffeyville Community College. Discover you.
Did you pay the electric bill?
Yes, Donna. I paid it using Community State Bank's online bill payment.
You know you can save a lot of time using online bill pay from Community State Bank.
Yes, Donna. I know. And it's really easy.
It's really easy, too. Just log into our Community State Bank account.
And sign up for Community State Bank's online bill payment.
And sign up for online bill pay.
Yes, Donna. We can do that for all of our bills.
And you can do that for all of our bills.
Yes, Donna. Community State Bank is almost as smart as you are.
Well, thank you, Ralph. Glad I could help. I love you, Ralph.
Community State Bank. Member FDIC.
I love you too, Donna.
Welcome back to Nellis Hall here in Coffeyville, just 3 minutes away from the start of tonight's men's contest. The women walk away victors 79-60 over Independence Community College, but we are going to see if the men can do the same. Of course, the men for Independence coming in with a record of 16-4 on the air. The Coffeyville men entering with a record of 15-6. Connor Harbert with you here on US 98.1 KUSN. Of course, Coffeyville, they will bring in some key scores, but Independence has a few as well. 5 players into double digits. First of all, your leading scorer on the season, that's going to be Sammy Rowe with 15.9 points a game. Then you have Demetric Horton. He averages 13.2 points a game. You have Tim Dahlger with 12 points a game. You have Zahir Porter with 11.9 points a game. And then your last double-digit scorer, that's going to be Tanji Durham. He averages 10 points exactly this season. So 5 double-digit scores here for Independence that Coffeyville is going to have to watch out for here tonight. Of course, your leading scorer for the Red Ravens, that's going to be Mikkel Murray. He averages 16.1 points a game this season. Tony Hudson, he has had a pretty easy time scoring as of late. He averages 12.6 points a game. Tyler Perry averaging 11.3 points a game. And Manny Crump, your last prolific scorer here for Coffeyville, as he is coming off a couple of big games for the Red Ravens. He averages 9.5 points a game here this season. So it's going to maybe be a high-scoring affair, as Coffeyville has proven that they can score in the 80s and 90s. Of course, only averaging 79.3 points a game this season, but they can certainly generate the offense when they are pushed to do it. So tell you what, we're going to take one last 60-second timeout. When we come back, we will have your starting lineups for you here in this contest between Coffeyville and Independence. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to Red Ravens Basketball on US 98.1 KUSN.
I'm the adult beverage you could have had, but they just didn't have what you were looking for. That won't happen when you shop Gillam's Retail Liquor in Coffeyville. That's because Gillam's carries the widest selection in the area. But on the unlikely chance they don't have what you're looking for, just let them know and they'll promptly order it for you. Gillam's Retail Liquor at 1713 West 8th Street, with the largest, coldest cooler in the area and fast, friendly service you can count on. You'll never go home empty-handed at Gillam Retail Liquor.
Playing an important part in the growth of Coffeyville and southeast Kansas is Acme Foundry. From humble beginnings in 1914 with just 2 small buildings and 40 employees, Acme Foundry has grown to a 212,000 square foot facility with over 300 employees. Today, Acme Foundry is a diverse company with a wide array of products, including parts for diesel engines, hydraulic and industrial valves, petroleum production gears, and more. Acme Foundry, representing the growth of Coffeyville.
I like that. Makes me feel used. Welcome back to Nellis Hall here in Coffeyville, Kansas. We are about to get underway here in this men's contest. As once again, if you didn't hear, the women walk away victors in the first game tonight, 79-60. But of course, the men will try to make it a sweep over their Montgomery County rivals in Independence Community College. Connor Harbert with you here on the call, once again joined by Matt Jordan, as he is back from taking part on Independence pregame over on Star 98.9. I want to go ahead and remind you once again that the Independence broadcast is over on our sister station on Star 98.9. But I hope you would stay right here with me on US 98.1 KUSN. We got starting lineups right now, of course, for Independence. It is going to be Tanji Durham starting things out, 6'3", 172-pound sophomore out of Richmond, Virginia. Then you'll have Jaden McClanahan, a 5'10", 177-pound freshman out of Vallejo, California. Then you'll have Demetric Horton, a 6'5", 192-pound sophomore out of Raleigh, North Carolina. And then you'll have TJ Collins. He is going to be a 6'3", 175-pound sophomore out of Kenner, Louisiana. Finally, rounding out the lineup here for Independence, it's going to be Marlo Brown, a 6'5", 175-pound redshirt sophomore out of Southfield, Michigan. So a small lineup on the floor right now for Independence. No player above 6'5". If you remember, the Independence women had a player at 6'5", so really not a whole lot of height in the starting lineup for Independence, but we know they can generate their points in many different ways. And of course, Independence, as always, they're going to be coached by Bill Morosco in his first year as Independence head coach. And assisting him is Tom Tyler, Justin Mann, and Tyler Thayer. They come into this game with a record of 16-4 on the season, 7-3 in Jayhawk Conference play, and they have received votes in the latest NJCAA Division I poll. Now for your starting lineup for the Coffeyville Red Ravens, coming into this game at 15-6 and 7-4 in Jayhawk Conference play. First of all, you're going to have the 6'2", 170-pound sophomore out of Jonesboro, Arkansas. You're going to have Tony Hudson in the starting lineup here tonight. at 6'6", 190 pounds, a sophomore out of the Bronx, New York. You'll have Mikkel Murray in the starting lineup, your leading scorer for the Coffeyville Red Ravens this season. And then you'll have the 6'8", 205-pound sophomore out of Miami, Florida, Manny Crump. The 5'11", 173-pound freshman out of Fort Coffee, Oklahoma, Tyler Perry, going to be in tonight's starting lineup. And then rounding things out, the same lineup that we've seen in the last few games, it's going to be the 6'6", 210-pound freshman out of Topeka, Kansas. It'll be Larry White. We'll see if he can get that big slam dunk here tonight. We know last 2 games he's tried it. But, of course, Larry White having himself an absolute tear of a last couple of games. He's going to be the player to watch for us here tonight once again. Of course, the Red Ravens are coached by Jay Herkelman in his 25th year as Coffeyville Red Ravens head coach. He is assisted by Kyle Campbell and Abdul Owasesi. Should be a fun matchup, Matt. Of course, both these teams close to your heart. You live in Coffeyville. You call Independence Pirates basketball. I'm sure it's like watching your 2 siblings fight.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. I have a close connection. I've followed Coffeyville in the past. I've got to go Coach Herkelman over the years. I spent a lot of time with the coaches and the players in that trip to Texas at the beginning of the season. So it's an interesting matchup. It's kind of fun to be here. It's really 2 schools where the players don't necessarily care about the rivalry that much. But let me tell you, the fans, the people in this packed arena 100% care about this rivalry. And one of interesting note for ICC, their best players, Sami Rowe, leading scorer, on the bench right now.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple leading scorers here for Independence starting out on the bench. Archie Hudson also on the bench as well for Independence. So should be a fun matchup. Nellis Hall packed to the brim. We're going to have some loud reactions here tonight. Opening tip is away, and Manny Crump going to win the opening tip-off as he will give it back to Tyler Perry. So it'll be Perry coming across half court as he'll hand it off to Murray on the left wing. Murray dribbling over to his right. Looks like it's going to be Independence in a man-to-man defense to start off this contest. Tony Hudson going to drive in. He's going to have his shot blocked out of bounds. Last touch by Independence, so Coffeyville will inbound the ball from their baseline. Coffeyville, white jerseys, white shorts, red trim. Independence with the dark blue jerseys, the dark blue shorts, and the gold numbering and trim. Very good look, I think, for Independence. Nice coloring. Definitely one of the better ones in the Jayhawk Conference, I would say. Of course, I'm partial to white and red as well, so Coffeyville close up there as well as Hudson takes the ball on the left wing. Now over to his right, gives it off to Perry. Perry pump fakes, tries to drive inside, going to take an awkward floater from about 18 feet. Shot no good. Rebounded by Tanji Durham. He was a starter. I don't know why I said he was on the bench. I know I said it during the starting lineups, but either way, Durham is on the floor. He'll take it over on the right corner. Now going to make a pass up top. That's going to be Demetric Horton making a 3 for the first shot of the game. He'll find the basket, and Independence will take a 3-0 lead. Hudson over to Crump. Now over to Murray on the left wing as Coffeyville looks to answer. Murray going to drive inside the lane. Shot going to be blocked once again. Rebounded by Durham. Durham up the floor. That's going to be McClanahan coming back the other way. Pass it into the corner. That'll be Horton. Horton rotating the ball around. Now going to find... That'll be TJ Collins, and he will put a shot in. That one good for 2. Independence, 2 buckets quick off the bat. They lead by 5 here at 5-0. Murray with the basketball on the other side. Now gives it off to White and over to Perry. Perry now wing to wing over to Murray. Now into the corner is Hudson. Hudson going to take a 3. That one, nothing but net. Hudson will be a player to watch out for here tonight. He can shoot from beyond the arc. He's done a very good job of it as of late. Now Coffeyville going to apply a little bit of pressure, but it's going to be easily broken by the Pirates. 5-3 our score. 18 minutes, 20 seconds left to play in this first half. 3-point shot for TJ Collins on the other side. That's going to be good. Independence coming out strong. They lead by 5 now at 8-3.
Answer the 3 with a 3 of their own. Get the lead back to 5. And so back and forth already.
Hudson gives it off to Murray. Murray dribbling over to his right. Now going to pass it into the corner to White. White up top over to Perry. Quick rotations over to Hudson. Hudson for 3 once again. That one's off the front of the rim. Off of the rebound up for Murray. He'll go up with it. He'll get fouled. He'll head to the line.
In a rivalry game, when you look at the head coaches, it's 2 coaches that really couldn't be farther apart as far as 25th year for Coach Herkelman, first year for Coach Morosco here, first year as a head coach for Coach Morosco, not just in his first year at ICC.
First free throw for Murray is good, so he's going to be on the board here with his first point. The 6'6" freshman, or 6'6" sophomore, out of the Bronx, New York. Sets up for free throw number 2. And it's away and also good. That'll cut the Independence lead down to 3 once again at 8-5. as it'll be Durham bringing the ball up the right side of the floor. He's going to drive into the lane, finds Collins out in the left corner, gives it off over to Horton. Horton up top, now to McClanahan. McClanahan into the corner. That's going to be Brown. Brown going to go into the lane, and he'll be charged with the charge.
Great job to set the feet and draw the foul there. Force the turnover.
Marlo Brown going to be charged with the charge once again, so that will be his first personal, second team foul of the half. Tyler Perry bringing the ball across the middle of the floor. 2 20-minute halves as Hudson brings the ball up to the top of the key. Now makes the pass over to Murray on the right wing. Now going to make a pass over to Crump on the baseline. Crump will dribble it back out, pass it off to Murray. Murray guarded by Collins, making a pass over to White. White just inside the three-point line. He'll take a shot. Shot no good, but Crump's there for the putback. Manny Crump good for his first 2 points of the game. Independence now leads by just 1 at 8-7. Coffeyville still pressuring it just a little bit, but here's a pass inside to Durham. Durham, nice kick over to Brown. Brown shot no good. Murray's able to poke it away. Larry White comes up with the rebound. Coffeyville here, a bit of a run. On a 4-0 run, to be precise. We're trailing by 5 at one point, 8-3. Now trailed by just 1. A chance to take the lead here. Pass over to Tyler Perry on the left wing. Perry will drive in. Now going to find Hudson for 3 from the right wing. Shot no good. There for the rebound, though, is White. White shot also no good, though. He'll be rebounded by the Pirates. Coming back the other way, that's going to be Collins. Gives it off to McClanahan. McClanahan into the corner. That's going to be Durham. Durham for 3. That's good. Coach Horkeman wanted a traveling. May have been a little bit closer there than we all think, but that'll put Independence back out in front by 4, 11-7. White inside pass to Crump. Crump going to try to go up strong with it. Shot blocked out of bounds. Last touch by Independence. Coffeyville once again going to inbound the ball from the baseline. Team Murray to inbound. Tyler Perry standing around half court. We'll see if they just throw it in to Perry. They will. High arcing pass finds Perry. Perry will set up the offense. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Just over 16 minutes left to play in this first half. Perry now over to Murray on the left wing. Now going to try to throw it inside to White. Finds White. White wide open underneath. He'll get the bucket off the left side. Back down to 2, and now White going to try to find the steal off the inbounds pass. Gets the ball tipped, but it does end up in the hands of McClanahan. He'll pass the ball up the floor to Collins, and now they'll quickly rotate it around over to Demetric Horton. Horton to pass to Collins. Collins going to drive into the lane, steps back out, now makes the pass out to Horton. Horton going to take a 3 from the top of the key. Good. 4 threes now for Independence here to start off the first half. Once again, kind of experiencing deja vu from the women's contest. We'll see how Coffeyville responds here in the men's game. As here's another inside pass to Crump. Crump going to lose control. Loose ball on the floor. Going to be picked up by Brown. It's a turnover. Independence coming back the other way. McClanahan coming back. Going to make a pass over to Durham. Durham pass up to the top of the key to Brown. Brown settles on the right elbow. Shot going to be up. No good. Fight for the offensive rebound. Picked up by Murray. And now we'll have... Actually, they'll say Murray stepped out of bounds with it. So he'll give the ball back to the Pirates, with Independence holding a 14-9 lead.
We talked in the women's game that it was all about stopping their best player, Brittany Reeves. In this game, they have 6-7 guys that are really good basketball players. It's not one person for Independence.
TJ Collins going to take a wide open 3 from the left wing. Absolutely nobody covering him within 20 feet. Nails it. That's his second 3 of the half. Independence now with their biggest lead of the game here at 17-9. We're going to drive into the baseline, puts up a shot, gets the bucket. Actually, nope, he's going to travel first.
That's tough.
Thought he might have got the and one there, but that is going to be a traveling violation.
You can tell this early run by ICC has the crowd here pretty quiet, especially the student section for Coffeyville.
McClanahan driving into the lane. He's going to put up a shot. Shot blocked by White. Going to end up in the hands of Crump. Coffeyville coming back the other way. We're going to drive in himself. Now kicks it over to Hudson. Hudson dribbling to his right. Now going to try to find Crump inside. Crump trying to make the alley-oop layup. Can't do it. And so Independence will come back the other way. Still up 8 at 17-9. Coming back all the way. That's going to be McClanahan. He'll find the layup on the left side. Now put the lead to double digits. Now here's a steal off the inbounds pass. Collins going to put up the 10-footer. Shot no good. Rebounded by Perry. Almost a bad situation for Coffeyville.
Sloppy play from CCC to start this game.
Tyler Perry on the left wing. Looks like we're going to have a huge substitution coming for Independence. We're going to test how well I know this Independence roster.
I got you.
I'm going to rely on you throughout the course of this game, but it looks like we're also going to have 3 substitutions for Coffeyville as well. This is going to be a whole new ballgame here in just a bit. But there's a big three-pointer from the right wing here for Tony Hudson. That's his second 3. He's got 6 now. Back down to 7 now at 19-12. Pass up the floor. That's going to find TJ Collins. Collins pass back out to Horton. Horton's going to take a three. This one's going to be off target. Too far to the right. Rebounded by Murray. Murray coming back the other way. A little bit out of control. Losing control. Ball's going to end up in the hands of Tanjay Durham. Durham hands the ball off to Collins. Collins off to Horton. Horton another three. That's going to be an air ball. But there for the offensive rebound, that's going to be Marlo Brown. Now we'll have a timeout on the floor. So Coffeyville definitely with some work to do. They're going to have to find a second gear here, as they have just struggled to come out of the gate. They trail by 9 with 13:32 remaining here in the first half, 21-12. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Coffeyville Red Raven Basketball on US 98.1 KUSN.
At Taco Mayo, save lots of money on the classic value menu. Choose from 4 mouth-watering items for just $5. There's 10 items to choose from, like crunchy beef tacos, bean burritos, tostados, frosty cold drinks, and the most popular Potato Locos. It's an unbelievable value. Pick 4 items for a measly $5. You can choose additional items for just $1.25. While enjoying the game, stop in and feed the family without breaking the budget. Only at Taco Mayo in Coffeyville and Parsons.
Welcome back to Nellis Hall here in Coffeyville, Kansas. 13:32 remaining in the first half of play. Coffeyville Porter coming back the other way. He's going to be fouled by Reed. To resume after the timeout. So, 5 new players into the game for Independence. You have Zahir Porter on the floor. Looks like you also have
Rowe. There's
Sammy Rowe.
Yeah, Sami Rowe. Tim Dogger. Along with Peyton Hudson. And
it looks like that is also
Jawan Hood.
Jawan Hood. There you go. I was trying to. Long rebound going to be picked up by Rowe. Rowe will settle on the right wing, gives it off over to Hudson. Hudson for 3. His shot's too hard, but another offensive rebound for Independence. Pass over to Hudson. Hudson going to take another 3. This one's good. You can't give up 3 shots and hope to get a defensive rebound eventually. Now Independence up by 12 at 24-12. We're going to spin inside. Pass back out to Hudson. Does he have a 3? Yes. Coffeyville back down to single digits. Pass is made to Hudson. Hudson going to break the press through the middle. Now gives it off over to Rowe on the right wing. Rowe going to be guarded by Murray. Your 2 leading scorers playing man-to-man defense against one another. Gives it off over to Hudson. Hudson shot from 3. Also good. He's got 12, and he turns over to look at Independence. Tony Hudson, he's got 12 now in this first half. Coffeyville trails by 6 at 24-18. I understand we're having some technical problems. We'll fix it here in a little bit. As Rowe sinks a shot from the left elbow. He's got his first 2 points of the game, 26-18. Might have to take it off my phone hotspot and just see if we can't get it back onto the CCC Wi-Fi. Now, Monty Dunham going to drive in, doesn't get the bucket, and actually, he's going to be charged. Actually, he will get a couple free throws, but maybe a bucket he should have got there. Kind of soft contact, but he will head to the line for 2. Looks like it's stabilizing now, so we'll keep monitoring that thing.
Big metal building doesn't always work for internet connection.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the hotspot has been working so far this season, but either way, the first free throw for Dunham is no good off the front of the glass. Dunham not the most consistent free throw shooter, we do know that. Dunham this season shooting just 42.9% from the free throw line. Mikel Murray going to check out of the game. Coming back into the game will be Manny Crump. Dunham's second free throw is away. That one good. Dunham goes 1 for 2 from the line. 7-point ball game once again. 26-19 our score. Coffeyville just trying to keep up with a very fast-paced Independence offense. Pass over to Rowe on the right wing. Rowe trying to give it a ball over to Hood. Ball going to be tipped right back to Rowe, though. Rowe going to drive the right baseline. Goes up with it. Shot blocked from behind by Durham. Coffeyville going to end up with the basketball. Crump will give it up to Reed. He'll dribble up the left side of the floor. About to reach the immediate timeout here in just a moment. Ball's passed over to Hudson on the right wing. Gives it off over to Reed. Reed makes a pass over to the right wing to Holt. Trying to find a pass inside to KD. They will. But KD is immediately going to be mauled, and they're actually going to get a foul charge. Dunham had himself a big game against Allen, so it's not surprising to see Independence really kind of swarm him once he gets the ball. He seemingly put it all together, got in double digits for the first time in, I believe, all season against Allen County. But he is going to be fouled. That foul is going to go on Samir Rowe. That's his second personal.
And they're clearly not scared to foul him because he's under a 50% free throw shooter.
Yes, Latrell Reed with the ball on the right wing. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Now makes a pass over to Holt in the corner. Holt can dribble back to his left. Now over to Reed. Over to Hudson. Hudson for his fifth three of the game. Yes! Tony Hudson, have yourself a half. 15 points. Fifth three of the half. Absolutely on target. And even the Independence crowd over there getting a little bit into it. Samir Rowe with the basketball. Gives it off over to Hood at the half-court line. 4-point ball game at 26-22. Hood still with the basketball, going to pick up his dribble, now finds Hudson. Hudson now over to Hood. Hood at the top of the key. He's going to take a three himself. Too short off the front of the rim, rebounded by Crump. Coffeyville starting to come back into this one. Remember, they trailed at one point 24-12. This has been a 10-2 run. Boston with the basketball, now gives it off over to Dunham. Dunham back outside to Holt. Holt now over to Reed. Reed on the left wing, dribbles over to his right, pass it off to Holt. Holt going to give it off over to Crump. Crump for three. That one's good. Manny Crump good for three. He's got 5. And that's going to send 5 more players to the Independent scoring bench. Coach Morosco not happy with what he's seeing. Pass over to Rowe at the top of the key.
I'm honestly surprised he hasn't called a timeout because this is a big run by Coffeyville.
13-2 run for Coffeyville. Here's a pass into the corner. 3-point shot for Hudson. That one no good. Picked up by Reed. Reed's got a 2v2 the other way. Reed's going to go all the way in himself. Puts up the layup. Shot no good. Rebounded by Rowe. Coffeyville can't find their first lead of the game. Here's a pass up to Porter. Porter going to try to make a pass inside. Ball kicked out of bounds by Crump. And now, actually, we will have an immediate timeout on the floor. Maybe that's what Morosco is waiting for here, as we do have 8 minutes, 57 seconds left in the first half of play. But Coffeyville, a huge 13-2 run. They trail by 1 point now at 26-25. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Coffeyville Red Ravens basketball on US 98.1 KUSN.
Kids don't have time to get sick. Whether you're a new mom, expectant mom, or been a mom for years, pediatrician Dr. Whitney Klein listens to kids and to parents, and that turns into a great patient experience. Kids can get routine healthcare checks such as wellness visits, immunizations, or care for illness and minor injuries right here at CRMC. To make an appointment with Dr. Klein at CRMC Medical Group, call 620-688-6566. That's 620-688-6566.
One family has been selling vehicles in Oklahoma for 90 years. Dunges Family of Autos. We're Oklahoma's oldest Toyota dealer, and we've been selling Fords and Lincolns here in Bartlesville even longer. Trade with us and you'll have a low-pressure, enjoyable time buying a car, truck, or SUV. And every new vehicle comes with our complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile better warranty. When it comes to Toyota, Ford, and Lincoln, you have a choice. DungesChoice.com.
Welcome back to Nellis Hall here in Coffeyville, Kansas. Just a 1-point game. 26-25 following the immediate timeout. Here's a 3-point shot for Porter from the top of the key. That shot's no good. Offensive rebound, though. That's going to be Cedric Harris. Harris on the floor after the timeout here as Horton going to dribble the ball at the top of the key. Now gives it off over to Durham. Durham going to drive over to his right. Kicks it off over to Collins. Collins back to his left, guarded by Crump. Gives it off over to Horton. Horton guarded by Dunham. Now into the corner. That's going to be McClanahan. McClanahan drives into the lane. He's going to travel. right before the shot clock. It might have been a violation anyway. He'll travel before they can get that shot clock violation. Coffeyville once again taking control. 13-2 run for Coffeyville heading into the media timeout here. Coffeyville has found some new life, mainly on the back of Tony Hudson. Not in the game at the moment. It is Reed, Holt, Crump, Durham, and Perry on the floor right now for Coffeyville. But Tony Hudson, 15 of your 25 points at the moment, all of which have come from beyond the three-point line. Trell Reed on the left wing, going to give it off over to Perry. Perry going to take the three. Is it on target? No. Rebounded though underneath by Durham. Durham going to go up with it. Bucket and the foul. By Monty Dunham with the offensive rebound and the putback. Coffeyville with their first lead of the game here at 27-26. And a chance to make it 2 points now with Durham at the line. Durham's got 3 tonight. Chance to make it 4. Foul will be charged to Taunji Durham. That's his second personal. So free throw for Durham is no good. Dunham, excuse me. So many players of similar nature. We'll talk about them here in just a minute, but here's a pass over to McClanahan. He's going to drive into the lane, goes up with the left-handed layup, gets it to fall. Gene McClanahan's got 4 now. Independence back on top, 28-27.
Should be the start of what is a back-and-forth game the rest of the night.
Reed over to Holtz on the right wing, but he's going to travel. Unless you say that left foot came up, I don't think you have a case there. That one may have been a blown foul. Holt did not take a step. His left foot was established as his pivot, but I'm not sure on that one.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Usually the ref who made that call, usually a very, very good ref. I vouched for him before the game to you, but I think he may have just blown that one. Either way, Independence coming back the other way. And Cedric Harris takes the ball. He's going to drive in, tries to put up a shot. Shot blocked by Dunham. Benny Crump trying to save it, finds Durham. I will eventually start calling him Durham once again, because I can't handle having a player Dunham and a player Durham out on the floor. I just can't. We also have Hudson and Hudson tonight.
Hudson's on both teams, yes.
Well, they're not the same. It's Hudson and Hudson, but very similar.
Yes.
Tony Hudson. As Tyler Perry actually with the ball on the right wing. He's actually going to lose control of the basketball. That's going to be put right on McClanahan. Coffeyville wants a foul. McClanahan going to give it off to Horton. Horton just going to slam it home.
I kind of have to agree with Coach Erglin there on the foul.
Yeah, Perry just absolutely mauled there. You can't say that was all ball. But either way, it's going to lead to a 3-point lead here for Independence. How will Coffeyville react here to maybe a couple blown calls in a row? As we've seen Coffeyville sometimes get tilted. Here's the entry pass to Dunham. Dunham with the left side lane. That's good.
You talked about it early with not a lot of height on Independence. Dunham needs to be the guy that muscles his way inside.
Ball loose on the floor. He picked up though by Durham. Durham's over to Horton. Horton going to nail 3. That's first the half.
Demetrius very, very good. Injured for the first couple games of the season, but then played in that second game that I called. Very, very talented player.
33-29 our score with 6 minutes left in this first half. Dunham going to give the ball back out to Murray. Murray's rotating the ball. Now going to find Holt. Holt takes the 3. Too hard off the back of the rim. Rebounded though offensively by Durham. Now it's going to be Tyler Perry at the top of the key, setting up the offense, taking things slow. His team trailing by 4 here with just under 6 minutes left to play in this first half. Murray now over to Crump. Crump now over to Perry. Perry going to be guarded by McClanahan. Perry just going to take the deep 3, much too hard. Ball going to be heading out of bounds. Last touch by Holt. It'll be Independence basketball. Tony Hudson going to be heading to the scorer's bench. Looks like he's going to be checking back in. He'll be replacing, looks like, Boston Holt. Hudson, Murray, Durham, Crump, and Perry on the floor right now for Coffeyville. McClanahan, Horton, Collins, Porter, Harris. It looks like Harris also on the floor right now for Independence. Thanks, couldn't find him for a second. So Horton with the ball on the right wing, now going to kick it over to Harris. Harris one step to his left, picks up his dribble, trying to find McClanahan, does so. McClanahan going to drive into the lane, finds Harris. Harris going to go for the up and under shot, blocked from behind by Horton. Horton with a great block. He has been all over the floor, both offensively and defensively, but Tyler Perry going to lose control of the ball. Finds Durham, though. Durham going to spin to his right, wide open layup and good. Durham with a little bit of finesse.
Fancy footwork from the big man to spin and lay it up and in.
Durham's got 7. Back within 2 now at 33-31. Durham's been putting it together as of late. TJ Collins with the basketball. Murray on the right wing. Now a bad pass there. No chance of that pass getting in there, as that's going to be taken away by Horton. Horton coming back the other way, going to make a pass over to Collins. Collins with the right side layup, and good. Now we're going to have a timeout on the floor.
You saw Dunham try to shake that pass off, but he decided to go to him anyway, and it was stolen by Horton.
So we'll go ahead and take a 30-second timeout here, as we do have a 30-second timeout on the floor. 35-31. 4 minutes, 31 seconds left to play here in this first half. You're listening to Coffeyville Red Ravens basketball on US 98.1 KUSN.
They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it is, see Rocky Hill Salvage just east of Coffeyville. Rocky Hill has everything you need to fix your vehicle, from door handles to rebuilt parts. And they offer towing and repair too. Auto parts, accessories, salvage, and more. You can count on Rocky Hill Salvage. Rocky Hill Salvage is 176 4000 Road on Highway 166, just a few miles east of Coffeyville. Rocky Hill Salvage, always on our toes.
Honey, what are you doing?
Going over our homeowner's insurance policy.
And?
I talked to Newkirk, Dennis, and Buckles today, and did you know there are two types of homeowner's insurance? Actual cash value insurance and replacement insurance.
No, I didn't. What's the difference?
Well, actual cash value insurance insures our 10-year-old roof for the equivalent of what a 10-year-old roof is worth. But replacement insurance will replace our roof at today's rate.
I think we need to make an appointment with Newkirk, Dennis, and Buckles and let them help us make our decision.
Yes, they are very friendly, helpful, and they even checked with several different companies for the best policy.
Let's make that appointment now.
Welcome back to Nellis Hall here in Coffeyville, Kansas. 35-33 our score, as unfortunately our technical problems force us to miss a huge slam dunk for Tony Hudson on the other side of the floor. But I'll tell you, it was pretty sick. Either way, 35-33, but we do have Zahir Porter at the line on the other side as Mikkel Murray charged with his first personal, second team foul here of the second half. So we'll continue to battle these technical problems here. We'll try to figure things out. We switched over to the private Wi-Fi here at CCC, so hopefully that'll make things easier. But either way, Zahir Porter good for the first free throw and good for the second one here as well. 37-33, back up to a 4-point lead now for Independence as Tyler Perry comes back up the floor. Perry over to his left, now going to come back to his right. Actually, that's going to be Hudson. Hudson trying to make an inside pass to Crump. Ball going to be taken away by McClanahan. Good thought, just Crump unable to hold on to it as Horton will make the pass over to McClanahan. Over to Collins. Collins for three from the left wing. Shot no good, rebounded by Crump. Crump coming up the left side of the floor, now going to give it off to Perry. 3.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Perry over to his right, now gives it off to Crump. Gives it right back. Perry inside the lane now going to kick it off over to Hudson. Hudson off his foot, heads out of bounds. Turnover on Coffeyville. So Hudson with 17 points here in this first half. He has over half of the Coffeyville points. 5 shots have come off three-pointers and 1 off the slam dunk.
Someone else, though, is going to have to step up and score alongside of him.
Failed alley-oop pass there for Independence, maybe getting a little bit too fancy with it as Coffeyville's just going to take that away and come back the other direction. Tyler Perry dribbling to his right, gives it off to Murray, now over to Crump. Crump on the free throw line, passes it back out to Murray. Murray now into the corner to Perry. Perry dribbling to his left, now comes back to his right, gives it off to Hudson. Hudson for three from the right wing this time, too hard off the back of the rim. White going to come in, try to find the offensive rebound, and we'll have a whistle on the floor. Looks like that foul going to be charged to Coffeyville's. Looks like that'll be on Larry White. White with the push from behind. That'll be his first personal. Third team foul here for Coffeyville in this first half. Still 37-33. Under 2 minutes left, under 3 minutes left to play in this first half. McClanahan going to drive into the lane. May have walked. Shot no good, though. Rebounded by Murray. Murray over to Hudson. Hudson on the left wing. Dribbles back up, centers the ball, but loses control. That's going to be picked up by Tim Dahlger. Dahlger actually going to get called with the cards, though, as he's going to push off of Hudson. That'll be an offensive foul here on Independence, and that'll put Coffeyville in the bonus.
The Ever Classic, you can't do that chant.
That was banned when I was in high school.
Really? That's in
the interest of fair play, our principal banned "You can't do that" and also airball. I did not go to a very fun high school.
Interesting.
Larry White with the ball on the top of the key as we come back, though, after the turnover. Jalen Smith about to check into the game for the first time. As here's a pass over to Hudson on the corner. Hudson, nice pump fake, drives into the lane, going to try to make a pass across the lane, finds Crump, left side, good. Crump good for 2. He's got 7 now. Coffeyville back within 2 now at 37-35. Demetri Corton with the ball on the right wing. Now we're going to make a pass over to, that'll be Dolger. Dolger over to Collins. Collins wide open 3, too short, no good. Rebounded by Murray, and now we're going to have a foul charged to Dolger as he got under Murray, and Murray hits the floor hard. Murray is okay, though, so we will go all the way to the other side of the floor for some free throws.
Sounded bad.
It did sound bad, but
luckily Murray got right up.
I think Murray definitely landed hard, but luckily landing on his legs first, just kind of rolled onto his back. If you land on your back first, that's when it's going to hurt.
Well, and your head can bounce off the court. And,
So definitely scary, but Murray's okay, so he will take his 1-and-1 on the other side. 2 for 2 from the line tonight. It looks like Marlo Brown going to check into the game for the Pirates, as well as Jalen Smith. One minute, 53 seconds remaining here in the first half as Murray sinks the first free throw. That will put Coffeyville back within 1, 37-36 now. Murray will have the back half of the 1-and-1 on the way.
Tie the game.
Just a reminder, we'll have basketball on Saturday for you as well. Coffeyville heading to Neosho County. Second free throw also good. All tied up once again at 37. Less than 2 minutes left to play here in this first half. Very close games tonight, at least in the first half of both the men's and women's contest. Horton with the basketball, kicks it off over to Collins. Collins going to drive into the lane, gets a couple players to jump, gives it off to Brown. Brown's shot no good. And it's going to be rebounded by Crump. Coffeyville another chance here to potentially take the lead as we reach the closing stages of this first half. Smith over to over to Hudson now. Entry pass to White. White spins back around, gives it off to Hudson. Hudson dribbling to his right. May have been a little bit of contact. Yeah, there you go. That'll send Hudson to the line. As that foul is going to be Independence with 8. That foul will be charged to TJ Collins. About to say, I clearly saw Collins put some hands on the body there. So far, not too many blown calls from this crew.
Well, pretty big discrepancy in free throw, or fouls, I guess I should say. 8 versus 3.
Maybe that's why I think the refs are so good tonight. I can speak ever so biased for just a moment.
Hey, I haven't done much complaining, and I am known for being very hypercritical.
I'm so glad that you... we talked about it plenty of times as Hudson sinks the second free throw. You are very hyper-aggressive when it comes to calling out referees. Maybe it's starting to rub off on me a little bit over the last couple of games, if we're being honest. But McClanahan with the ball at the top of the key. Now going to pass it over to Collins. Now into the corner. That's going to be Porter. Porter up top. That's going to be Marlo Brown for 3. Shot rattles out, no good. Independence cannot buy a 3-point shot. It was working so well for them. Maybe it's time to find maybe a different strategy if the shots continue to not fall. 39-37, Coffeyville a 2-point lead. Larry White going to drive in, goes up and under. Shot no good. Rebounded by Brown. White trying to find the strip off the defensive rebound. We've seen him do that quite a few times this season. Can't find it this time, though. McClanahan bringing it across half court. Quick 3 on the other side for Horton. Horton still shooting very well. He'll make the 3. Now bring Independence back out in front by 1 now at 40-39. 35 seconds remaining. 8-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Murray makes a pass over to Smith on the right wing. Maybe got away with a walk there. Going to dribble back to his left. Now makes a pass over to White. White over to Hudson. Hudson going to settle in. He's double teamed. Gives it off over to White. White going to make a pass over to Smith. Smith for 3. Too short. No good. Rebounded by Brown. 40-39, 10 seconds left on the clock. Independence will get the final shot of the half as McClanahan crosses the half-court line. Going to settle at the top of the key. Now dribbling into the lane. Gives it off over to Brown. Brown will take the final shot of the half. That one's no good off the back of the rim. And so Coffeyville will head into the break with a 1-point deficit. So Independence.
Well, I was going to say, any of the guys that you wanted taking that shot for Coffeyville was Brown. Because he is the one guy, only shot 14 threes on the conference season. He's the one guy that doesn't shoot a lot of threes. Doesn't make a lot of threes either.
So with that being said, we will head into the halftime break. 40-39 our score. Coffeyville trailing by 1 here in this men's contest to Independence. We're going to take a 4-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have your scoring summary for you We're back in 4 minutes. You're listening to Coffeyville Red Ravens basketball on US 98.1 KUSN.
A time to relax. That's exactly what we want bath time to be at Windsor Place. Throughout the Windsor Place communities, we have created spas with resident comfort in mind. Beautiful colors and interesting decor create soothing environments where our specially trained staff meets individual bathing preferences. We offer a multitude of bathing experiences, from whirlpools and showers to basin and towel baths. To learn more about bathing and other choices available at Windsor Place, call 620-252-4929.
At Coffeyville Tire and Auto, we have you covered. Do you need a front-end alignment? We can do it. Need tires? We have them, new or used. Do you need an oil change? We have full-service oil change for just $29.95. Need automotive repair? We do that too. Come and see us on the corner of 12th and Walnut or call to schedule an appointment at 620-251-3140. Go Ravens!
Stay warm and cozy inside with help from D-Rug Commodity. Replace your flooring today with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. The feeling of new furniture always brightens a home. We have a great in-store selection, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to sell. Now is a great time to shop D-Rug Commodity Flooring and Furniture, with stores in Brazelton and Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
It's this feeling. The one you get when you get your hands dirty. When you finally get it. Because they never told you you couldn't. When you don't just have a piece of paper, you have a career. An invaluable skill set, success. My success story started at CCC. Will yours? Discover Coffeyville Community College. Discover you.
Did you deposit that check?
Yes, Donna. I used Community State Bank's mobile deposit.
Mobile deposit? I thought only those big out-of-town banks had that fancy stuff. Are you sure you did it right?
Yes, Donna. I received an alert from Community State Bank telling me it was deposited.
Alert! What did you do now?
No, Donna. It was an alert I signed up for, letting me know when a deposit is made. I also signed up for a low balance alert on our account and when our home loan payment is posted.
Wow, that's some pretty fancy stuff from Community State Bank.
Yes, Donna, pretty fancy stuff, but I can still walk right through the door, or I can call and talk to a real banker when I want to.
You're so smart for banking at Community State Bank, Ralph. I love you.
Make your life easier with mobile banking from Community State Bank. Member FDIC.
I love you too, Donna.
Wine lovers unite at Gillum Retail Liquor in Coffeyville, where it's Wine Wednesday every Wednesday through the end of the year. Every Wednesday, every single wine in the store is 10% off. And Gillum Retail Liquor has the largest selection of wines in the area. So choose a bottle or two every Wednesday and save 10%. Gillum Retail Liquor has the friendliest, most knowledgeable staff around waiting to serve you. Gillum Retail Liquor at 1713 West 8th Street in Coffeyville. Join them for a Wine Wednesday.
Pride in quality. It's a way of life at Acme Foundry in Coffeyville. In fact, if you stroll through the plant and offices, you'll see the quality comes first slogan throughout. Acme Foundry takes pride in the quality its Coffeyville workforce sends throughout the world. It's that pride in quality that has made Acme Foundry the recognized leader worldwide in the production of gray iron casting. Acme Foundry, spreading Coffeyville quality across the globe.
Welcome back to Nellis Hall here in Coffeyville. A little bit loud here at halftime.
I can't hear myself think.
As we have ourselves a little bit of a drumline performance here, as we do still have about 10 and a half minutes remaining here in the first half until we get to the second half of play. First half of the books, Coffeyville trailing by 1 here at 40-39. Connor Harbor here on the call on US 98.1 KUSN. Joining alongside me, Matt Jordan. Of course, the sometimes voice of the Independence Community College Pirates, other times.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. As once again, we take a look at your scoring summary for this one. First of all, for Coffeyville, they do trail by 1 here in this one. Leading the way, Tony Hudson. He had himself an absolutely remarkable first half. 19 points for Hudson on 5 threes, a couple free throws, and a shot from the field as well. That's your only player in double digits, if that didn't really need to be said, but you do have 2 players with 7. That's Kamani Dunham and Manny Crump, each with 7. Mikkel Murray has 4, and then Larry White has 2 points to his name. So Independence, they have 40 points for themselves. Leading the way, you have 2 players in double digits for the Pirates. Demetri Horton, he has 14, and then TJ Collins, he is in the double digits with 10 here tonight. You do have a few other players with 4 points, including Jaden McClanahan with 3 points. You have Peyton Hudson, Ponjay Durham, and actually that's it with 3. Then you have 3 players with 2, Zahir Porter, Sami Rowe, and Marlo Brown. So, of course, Coffeyville will see if they can go ahead and stop the 3-point shot. They were doing a pretty good job of it at the end of the first half. That'll be a storyline to watch out for. We're going to take another break. Let's make this one a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, Matt Jordan will have some stats for you to watch out for here as we get started back in the second half. But back in 3 minutes, you're listening to Coffeyville Red Raiders basketball on US 98.1 KUSN.
At Taco Mayo, save lots of money on the classic value menu. Choose from 4 mouth-watering items for just $5. There's 10 items to choose from, like crunchy beef tacos, bean burritos, tostados, frosty cold drinks, and the most popular Potato Locos. It's an unbelievable value. Pick 4 items for a measly $5. You can choose additional items for just $1.25. While enjoying the game, stop in and feed the family without breaking the budget. Only at Taco Mayo in Coffeyville and Parsons.
Coffeyville Regional Medical Center offers rehabilitation services that focus on restoring your activity, strength, and mobility following an injury or surgery. Our extensive list of services include physical therapy for sports injuries, orthopedic injuries, muscle, joint, or back pain, speech therapy, vital stim therapy, and aquatic therapy. Our rehab services are available at CRMC and our new location inside the Caney Rec Center. For more information, please call 620-252-1505. That's 620-252-1505.
One family has been selling vehicles in Oklahoma for 90 years. Dunge's Family of Autos. We're Oklahoma's oldest Toyota dealer, and we've been selling Fords and Lincolns here in Bartlesville even longer. Trade with us and you'll have a low-pressure, enjoyable time buying a car, truck, or SUV. And every new vehicle comes with our complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile better warranty. When it comes to Toyota, Ford, and Lincoln, you have a choice. DungesChoice.com.
They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it is, see Rocky Hill Salvage just east of Coffeyville. Rocky Hill has everything you need to fix your vehicle, from door handles to rebuild parts. And they offer towing and repair too. Auto parts, accessories, salvage, and more. You can count on Rocky Hill Salvage. Rocky Hill Salvage is 176 4000 Road on Highway 166, just a few miles east of Coffeyville. Rocky Hill Salvage, always on our toes.
Honey, what are you doing?
Going over our homeowner's insurance policy.
And?
I talked to Newkirk, Dennis, and Buckles today, and did you know there are 2 types of homeowner's insurance? Actual cash value insurance and replacement insurance.
No, I didn't. What's the difference?
Well, actual cash value insurance insures our 10-year-old roof for the equivalent of what a 10-year-old roof is worth. But replacement insurance will replace our roof at today's rate.
I think we need to make an appointment with Newkirk, Dennis, and Buckles and let them help us make our decision.
Yes, they are very friendly, helpful, and they even checked with several different companies for the best policy.
Let's make that appointment now.
When it comes to nursing homes, our residents and their families would be the first to tell you Windsor Place is different. Innovative approaches like restaurant-style dining, spa bathing, intergenerational programming, and continuous staff development training make us a leader in long-term care. We're dedicated to making life worth living for every resident, regardless of physical or mental abilities. To learn more about Windsor Place, call 620-252-4929.
All you. Welcome back to Nellis Hall here in Coffeyville, Kansas. 5:25 remaining in this halftime period before we get back underway. Coffeyville trailing by 1 here to Independence, 40-39. Connor Harvett with you right here on US 98.1 KUSM, but we're going to send it over to Matt Jordan for a little bit. He's got the full stat sheet for you. I see he's taking the highlighter to the page once again. He'll tell you about a couple of key statistics he noted here in that first half that might make a difference moving into the second half of play.
Just taking a look at comparing a couple of things. Things I like to look at in a first half of action and relate to the score. Only 4 turnovers for Independence to 12 for Coffeyville. So 3 times as many turnovers for Coffeyville, and they're only trailing by 1. Part of that might be due to the fact that only 2 free throws coming for Independence, or 2 of 2. Coffeyville 7 of 9. So the plus 5 in free throws made helps Coffeyville in that aspect. The other thing, they're 6 of 3. Both teams actually very good shooting the 3 ball. 6 of 13 for Coffeyville. That's 46%. 8 of 19 for Independence. That's 42%. Coffeyville also shooting the ball better from the floor in total. 13 to 27 for 48% on the night versus 15 for 37. So only 2 more made shots, but 10 more taken shots as they're shooting 40% on the night. So going to be interesting to see in the second half how this plays out with turnovers. Can Coffeyville stop making mistakes, stop turning over the ball, and who next to Tony Hudson is going to step up? Hudson with 19. Next person has 7, which is Dunham and Crump. The other thing, personal fouls, 8 for Indy, only 3 against Coffeyville. A couple of players, 3 to be exact, with 2 fouls, as Horton, who is having a really good night, has 2. Durham has 2, and Dogger also has 2. Dogger coming off the bench. The other 2 are starters.
All right, so the largest lead of the game came at 12 points when Independence led 24-12. Of course, that was the score before Coffeyville ripped off a huge 15-2 run to get back into this contest. At one point, Independence did go on an 11-2 run. That really led to the largest lead of the game at 24-12. We'll take our final timeout here. We'll make a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll be ready to go here for the second half of play. Once again, Coffeyville trailing by 1, but still very much in this contest against Independence, 40-39. Back in 60 seconds, or back in 2 minutes rather, you're listening to Coffeyville Red Ravens basketball on US 98.1 KUSN.
At Coffeyville Tire and Auto, we have you covered. Do you need a front-end alignment? We can do it. Need tires? We have them, new or used. Do you need an oil change? We have full-service oil change for just $29.95. Need automotive repair? We do that too. Come and see us on the corner of 12th and Walnut, or call to schedule an appointment at 620-251-3140. Go Ravens!
Stay warm and cozy inside with help from D-Rug Commodity. Replace your flooring today with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. The feeling of new furniture always brightens a home. We have a great in-store selection, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to sell. Now is a great time to shop D-Rug Commodity Flooring and Furniture, with stores in Brazelton and Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
It's this feeling. The one you get when you get your hands dirty. When you finally get it. Because they never told you you couldn't. When you don't just have a piece of paper, you have a career. An invaluable skill set, success. My success story started at CCC. Will yours? Discover Coffeyville Community College. Discover you.
Did you pay the electric bill?
Yes, Donna. I paid it using Community State Bank's online bill payment.
You know you can save a lot of time using online bill pay from Community State Bank.
Yes, Donna. I know, and it's really easy.
It's really easy, too. Just log into our Community State Bank account.
And sign up for Community State Bank's online bill payment.
And sign up for online bill pay.
Yes, Donna. We can do that for all of our bills.
And you can do that for all of our bills.
Yes, Donna. Community State Bank is almost as smart as you are.
Well, thank you, Ralph. Glad I could help. I love you, Ralph.
Community State Bank. Member FDIC.
I love you too, Donna.
Welcome back to Nellis Hall here in Coffeyville. 20 seconds remaining before we get back to the second half of play here. Exciting contest here in Coffeyville in front of a packed crowd at Nellis Hall. 40-39. Independence leads Coffeyville by just 1 after Coffeyville at one point trailed in this game by a full 12 points. So, one of these two teams going to have to take a tough loss here tonight. Will it be Coffeyville or will it be Independence? Of course, whoever wins this game, they're going to look real good moving into the second half of the Jayhawk League season. Once again, Connor Hartman here on the call on US 98.1 KUSN, joined by Matt Jordan, as it will be Independence to start off with the basketball. Looks like for Coffeyville, it's going to be Perry, Murray, Hudson, Crump, and White. You've got your starters back out on the floor for Coffeyville. Looks like it's going to be Durham, it's going to be McClanahan, it's going to be Collins, it's going to be Brown, and it's going to be Horton. So you've got your starters out on the floor as well for Independence. First shot of the game, and actually first shot of the second half, is going to be absolutely rejected out of bounds. Manny Crump going up top to block the shot from Tanji Durham. It'll be Independence to inbound the basketball from their own baseline. It'll be Collins to inbound it. He's going to just throw it into the corner over to Brown. Brown rotates it over to Horton. Horton now over to Collins. Collins going to drive the right baseline. Now over to the left wing. That's going to be McClanahan taking the first three of the half. Shot no good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Perry. We'll see if Independence kind of stays cold from beyond the arc. We were talking about how good they were shooting. Most of those made shots, though, early in the first half. Here's a shot inside the lane from Coffeyville. That's no good. Rebounded by Collins. Collins will push the ball up the floor over to McClanahan. McClanahan going to try to spin back around, dribble it out tough. Gives it over to Horton on the right wing. Now over to Collins. Collins guarded by Murray. Collins going to take a quick three. That's off the back of the rim. Also no good. Once again, Perry picking up his second rebound of the half. As Perry's going to dribble over to the free throw line. Brown dribbles it back out. Gives it off over to Hudson. Hudson can try to get it inside to Crump. Crump going to pass it right back out. Now quickly swinging around over to Perry on the left wing. Over to Murray. Murray trying to find inside to White. Now it's going to go back up to Perry at the top of the key. Quickly over to Hudson. Hudson for three from the right wing. Too hard off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Independence. Now Manny Crump's going to pick up a foul as he's going to come up from behind. Trying to find the steal from behind. Instead, we'll pick up a personal foul.
Gotta watch those reaches when you trying to make a steal.
Only 3 fouls in the first half for Coffeyville, picking up their first in just 1 minute here into the second half. So Independence will bend down the ball from the sideline and come back the other way. McClanahan with the ball. He'll be guarded by Perry as he gives it off to Durham. Durham spinning to his right, going to step over to the right block, now pass it back out to Horton. Horton guarded by White, now up top over to Collins. Collins inside to Durham. Durham going to shoot the fade away, rolls around, no good, rebounded by White. Both teams a little bit cold to start off. So Tyler Perry with the basketball, he'll dribble into the right corner. Now back up top to Murray, gets it right back to Perry. Perry going to drive into the lane, going to go up strong with it, but looks like we're going to have a foul on the floor. That foul going to go on Tanji Durham, his third.
Hate that when the shot goes in, but they rule that it was on the floor.
You're going to have to agree with the refs on this one.
Oh, I agree. It's just tough to see.
I'm going to betray you and agree with the refs and say that one's on the floor.
Hey, even I did that time.
Fair enough. Either way, Mikhail Murray with the ball on the right wing, rotating around, now finds Hudson on the left. Hudson dribbles up to the top of the key, gives it over to Murray. Murray right back. Now it's going to be a three for Tyler Perry, right wing. Good. Good time for your first 3 points of the game for Tyler Perry. He'll break the scoreless streak for both teams. Coffeyville now up by 2 at 42-40. Durham with the ball on the right wing. Now gives it over to Horton. Horton going to shoot a shot just inside the three-point line. Gets it to fall.
Mitchell Horton having a fantastic game. He's up over his conference average.
He had 16 on the night. Mikhail Murray going to drive in. Another foul on the floor. This one going to go once again on Durham. And now we won't see Durham for a very long time. That is his 4th personal foul. Durham picking up 2 quick fouls. He'll head to the bench. Sami Rowe comes back in for the Pirates.
It's not like they don't lose much, though, with Durham going to the bench and Rowe coming into the game.
Don't lose a whole lot of scoring. As Hudson at the top of the key gives it over to White. White over to Murray for 3 from the right wing. Too hard, no good. Rebounded by Collins. Collins 3v3 the other direction. Gives it off over to Horton. Horton briefly sets up the shoot. Now instead going to give it off to Collins. Collins for 3. That's too short. Offensive rebound, though, for Rowe. 3 Red Ravens standing underneath the basket. Nobody boxing out. McClanahan with the basketball. 15 seconds left from the shot clock. Gives it over to Rowe, and now over to Horton. Horton guarded by Crump. 5 seconds left from the shot clock now. Horton going to give it off to McClanahan. McClanahan driving to his left. Going to try to go up with a left-hand layup. Doesn't find the basket, but does get the foul. That one's going to be charged to Crump.
Bailed out there, too, with the shot clock winding down and just kind of drive in, initiates the contact and draws the foul and gets 2 free throws as opposed to a turnover.
So that will be Crump's second personal, second team foul here in the half. All tied up at 42. Independence a chance to retake the lead right here. Clanahan, first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is away and good. 1 point lead here for Independence at 43-42. Second free throw upcoming here for McClanahan. Takes his time. Certainly a long time here between free throws, but works out for him as he sinks both. 44-42, 17:02 remaining here in the second half. Murray with the basketball, going to hand it off over to Hudson. Hudson dribbling to his right. Screen step by Crump. Hudson going to be double teamed. He's going to try to throw it over to Murray, but can't find him. Ball thrown away. Hudson caught a little bit off guard by the double team. It'll be Independence counting the ball from the sideline. Coffeyville can't afford to let Independence go on another run. Had to spend a lot of energy coming back from a double-digit deficit in the first half. Demetri Corden with the basketball on the right wing. Guarded by Perry. Going to cut over to his left. Now gives it off to Collins. Collins, nice. Well, almost a nice pass inside to Brown. Brown almost lost control of it. Does find a pass outside to the Rowe. Rowe going to go up with the shot. No good, but we're going to have a goaltending. Goaltending going to be called there on Manny Crump. They're going to say the ball was in the process of coming down. And so the basket will be good. Basket good for, I believe that was Collins. I'll give it to Collins. Well, we can figure it out later. We get final stats.
I was watching the what I thought was going to be a block instead of the guy shooting the ball.
Either way, Larry White on the other side, shot no good, rebounded by Brown. Independence still looking to continue this run. Demetri Courtney going to make a pass out to the left wing. Now over to Collins. Collins for three from the left. Shot no good. Still can't find the shot from three. Tyler Perry making the pass up the floor over to Murray. Murray quick right side layup. Bucket and the foul. How about that for an on-target pass?
I thought the pass was going to be too far in front, but Murray's length able to bring it in, and it is perfect right in motion, laid up and in.
That's not something you get away with a whole lot, but it'll certainly work for Coffeyville here. Even Coach Herkelman about to get on Tyler Perry for making that pass. But
oh no, oh no, oh no, oh yes.
Yes, exactly. Foul will go, by the way, that'll be on TJ Collins, his second, as Mikkel Murray steps up to the line. Coffeyville going to send all their players back, just not even going to put up an attempt on this offensive rebound. Doesn't matter, as Murray doesn't think the end one. He's got 7 now. And Coffeyville back within 1 now at 46-45. Tamani Dunham will be sent to the scorer's bench. He'll check in a moment. As McClanahan dribbles the ball around the top of the key. Now going to drive into the lane. We'll have another foul. After the
even
foul.
Even shots that don't count, Demetri Horton's still making them.
Horton with the high arcing shot. Doesn't count, but that will be Crump's third personal foul. Third foul in the half for Crump. So he will head to the bench. Dunham will check in. Maybe not the start he was looking for in the second half as Independence inbounds the ball from the baseline. Quickly rotating the ball around, finds Horton on the left wing, now over to McClanahan. Over to Rowe on the right wing, guarded by Perry, up top to McClanahan for three, shot no good. A couple of Red Ravens fighting for the rebound, eventually Murray going to end up with it. Murray with the ball at the top of the key, now over to Perry on the left wing. Perry dribbling back over to his right, gives it off to White. White over to Hudson. Hudson going to drive the right baseline. Now going to make a pass over to Murray. Murray driving the left baseline. He's going to go up with it. Bucket and the foul once again. Excellent job there. Tony Hudson driving the right baseline, changing his shot in midair. Didn't like what he saw. Instead gives it off to Murray. Murray drove the left baseline, opposite baseline. And his situation a little bit better. He gets the bucket. He gets the free throw. He's got 9 now. A chance to make it double digits as that foul goes against Tim Dalger, his third.
Since Coffeyville went on that run to tie it back up or get it close again, it has really been tit for tat. Just, whatever one team does, the other team answers.
Absolutely. So 15-13 remaining here in the second half of play. 48-46 our score. McClanahan going to drive into the lane, make the pass across the lane over to Dalger. He'll put up a shot and get fouled. So once again, we'll head to the line.
You have to get the blue line. On number 2, Mikkel Murray. Mikkel's second.
That'll be a foul on Murray, his second. Send Dalger to the line for 2. Dalger tonight still looking for his first points. Still looking as he misses the first free throw. keep the lead at 48-46. He'll get a second shot here, though. Alder's second shot was away, bounces off the front of the rim, eventually falls. He's got his first point. That'll cut the Coffeyville lead to 1. 48-47, 15 minutes remaining. Perry across half court, gives it off over to Murray. Murray looking for the pass inside, second to just dribble it over to his right. Sells up the top of the key, makes the pass over to Hudson. Hudson guarded by Rowe, going to lose control of it. Maybe thinking 2 steps in advance, loses control. And it'll be Independence basketball. Still waiting on Hudson to get a basket here in the second half. But Coffeyville has been able to pick up the slack. Rowe with the basketball, now gives it over to McClanahan on the left wing. McClanahan going to drive in, puts up an off-balance shot, but gets it to fall. He's got 8 now. And once again, Independence back out in front, 49-48. I want to see the lead change numbers after this contest, especially when we compare it to the first half.
4 in the first half.
Murray going to dish the ball off to Dunham. Dunham going to go up with it strong, right side of the glass. Shot no good. Fight for the rebound, though. Bounce off the top of the backboard, eventually falls through. Better to be lucky than good sometimes with Mikkel Murray. He's got 12 now.
You got to think those lead change stats are a lot higher in the second half.
Absolutely, with only a 1-point lead coming into the half. But either way, here's a pass inside to Dalzer. He'll put up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Dunham. Hudson going up strong here. Tyler Perry will bring the ball up the left side of the floor. Dribbling off to his right. Sells at the top of the key, gives it off to White. White going to try to make a pass inside to Dunham. Dunham going to be pounded, but he's able to put it up strong. Another basket in. He's got 9. Coffeyville up by 3 now at 52-49. On the other side, Horton going to go in to the basket. No shot. Going to be on the floor. That wouldn't even be on a shot in the NBA. That was beyond the 3-point line on a layup.
Number 2,
yeah, good no call there.
That will be on Mikkel Murray, his third.
Well, I guess not no call, but no shot.
Good no shot call, yes. So either way, it will be Independence checking the ball in from the baseline. Going to find McClanahan, top of the key. No shot, no good from 3, but actually almost an offensive rebound, but Dalzer kicks the ball out of bounds. It'll be Coffeyville basketball. Red Ravens getting bailed out a little bit there. As once again, Red Ravens having a little bit of trouble sometimes finding players to box out. At times it seems they're just kind of pounding around the basket and hoping the ball falls to them. And of course, that sometimes leads to a lot of offensive rebounds. We've seen it throughout the course of the season, and of course here tonight as well. Boston Holt with the ball on the left wing. He checked into the game, replacing Murray on the floor. Gives it off to Perry. Perry up to the top of the key. Looks to his right, going to find Hudson. Hudson on the right elbow. Going to settle out on the wing, now get it over to Dunham. Dunham going to go up with it once again. Nice up and under. Dunham's in the double digits now. He's got 11. 54-49, Coffeyville a 5-point lead. Rowe takes the ball on the left wing. Now going to drive into the lane, going to go up with it right side, good. Sami Rowe, good for 2. Now cut the lead down to 3. 54-51, just under 13 minutes left in the second half. Pass over to Hudson on the right wing. Hudson dribbling back to his left, gives it off to White. White now over to Perry. Perry going to drive in to the lane, tries to make a pass back outside to White, but that's going to be taken away by McClanahan. McClanahan up the floor to Horton. Horton going to come up strong with it. Horton going to try to make a change of shot, but that's not going to matter as Horton finds another basket. He's got 18 now, and Independence is back within 1. So Cheryl Reed sent to the scorer's bench as Holt passes it back out to Perry. Perry to his right, now gives it off over to Hudson. Hudson almost dangerous pass over to Perry, but he's able to rope it in. Now Perry going to fall on the floor. Did he keep his dribble? And actually, they're going to say he kept the dribble, and Perry's going to get a timeout call. Now we're having a little bit of a scrum here. Herkelman wanted a foul.
Herkel mad at the officials, players mad at each other. It's rivalry. It's a rivalry, baby.
It is a rivalry. So we'll take a
close game, too.
We're going to take a 60-second timeout. Full timeout on the floor for Coffeyville. We'll come back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Coffeyville Red Raven Basketball on US 98.1 KUSN.
A tall, cold one. Ew, nothing worse than a semi-cold beer, or worse yet, a lukewarm one. Never let that happen to you. Shop Gillum Retail Liquor in Coffeyville, where you can shop from the largest, coldest cooler in the area. A large selection, always refreshingly cold. Shop Gillum Retail Liquor at 1713 West 8th Street and get that feeling.
Playing an important part in the growth of Coffeyville in southeast Kansas is Acme Foundry. From humble beginnings in 1914 with just 2 small buildings and 40 employees, Acme Foundry has grown to a 212,000 square foot facility with over 300 employees. Today, Acme Foundry is a diverse company with a wide array of products, including parts for diesel engines, hydraulic and industrial valves, petroleum production gears, and more. Acme Foundry, representing the growth of Coffeyville.
Effort. Welcome back here to Nellis Hall in Coffeyville, Kansas. 12:04 remaining in the second half of play. Coffeyville with the basketball leading by 1 here at 54-53. Tyler Perry hitting the floor. Coffeyville able to get a timeout in time as Latrell Reed has checked into the ballgame for Coffeyville, replacing Perry here on the floor. Pass inside to Dunham. Dunham going to be double teamed. Puts up a shot. No good. Ball going to be tipped out to Porter. He'll have the rebound for Independence. Pirates have a chance to take the lead here. Down by 1 with under 12 minutes to go. Here's a three-point shot for Porter. That shot's no good. Rebounded by Dunham. Independence yet to make a three-point shot here in the second half. Not for lack of trying. But here's a three-point shot for Hudson on the other side. That one also no good. Off the rebound for Smith. Smith will put one off the glass. Gets it to fall. Smith got his first 2 points. Now back up to 3 for Coffeyville. 56-53.
Shortest guy on the floor getting the offensive rebound with the putback.
McClanahan here with the ball. Guarded by Reed. Attempted screen set. Coffeyville going to switch. Now pass over to Rowe on the left wing. Rowe going to try to drive in. That's a travel. Rowe slipped. He traveled. And Coffeyville will get the ball back. Here up by 3. Hudson, Dunham, White, Reed, and Smith on the floor right now for Coffeyville. As Reed will bring the ball up, guarded by Porter. Now gives it off over to Hudson on the right wing. Hudson up top. Now over to Smith on the right wing. Smith going to drive over to his left. Briefly loses control. Able to keep the dribble. Nice ball control there. Gives it off over to Dunham. Dunham from 10 feet. Shot no good. Rebounded by Independence. Coming back the other way, that's Sami Rowe. He'll settle at the free throw line, kicks it back out over to Horton. Horton guarded by Hudson. Horton going to take a quick three. Bit of a heat check here, right side of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Dunham. Contested three there, not the shot Horton maybe wanted. Definitely a player you want shooting the basketball, just not the shot.
Especially in this game. Mitch Horton having a great game.
Smith dribbling back to his left at the top of the key. Now over to Hudson. Hudson looking for the pass inside. Now going to dribble off to his left. Finds Smith over on the left wing. Now into the corner. That's Reed. Reed takes a few steps to his right. Now getting off to Smith. Into the corner now is Hudson. Hudson driving the right baseline. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. But now we're going to have a travel before Hudson can really do anything with it. Tyler Perry going to check into the game. He'll replace Hudson on the floor. About to hit a media timeout here in about 15 seconds. 56-53 our score. McClanahan over to Porter. Porter throws it inside. That's going to be Cedric Harris. Harris spinning back to his left. Nice pivot foot action there. And he'll get it to fall. Independence back within 1. 56-55. Next dead ball going to lead to an immediate timeout. Charles Reed with the ball on the left wing. Going to dribble off over to his right. Driving into the lane. Trying to pass it off to Dunham. Dunham with the nice step off to his left. Once again off the left. He's got 13 now. 58-55.
Dunham gets beat defensively on one end, comes back and makes a layup on the other end.
Foul on the other side is maybe McClanahan getting away with a walk there.
I'm not a big fan of when a ball handler is out of control with the ball and happens to run into a defender, bailing that out-of-control ball handler out with a foul call.
Foul will be on Jalen Smith, his first, but we'll have a media timeout on the floor. We'll take a 60-second timeout. 9:33 remaining in this second half. Coffeyville up by 3 over Independence, 58-55. You're listening to Red Raven Basketball on US 98.1 KUSN.
At Taco Mayo, save lots of money on the classic value menu. Choose from 4 mouth-watering items for just $5. There's 10 items to choose from, like crunchy beef tacos, bean burritos, tostados, frosty cold drinks, and the most popular Potato Locos. It's an unbelievable value. Pick 4 items for a measly $5. You can choose additional items for just $1.25. While enjoying the game, stop in and feed the family without breaking the budget. Only at Taco Mayo in Coffeyville and Parsons.
Kids don't have time to get sick. Whether you're a new mom, expectant mom, or been a mom for years, pediatrician Dr. Whitney Klein listens to kids and to parents, and that turns into a great patient experience. Kids can get routine healthcare checks such as wellness visits, immunizations, or care for illness and minor injuries right here at CRMC. To make an appointment with Dr. Klein at CRMC Medical Group, call 620-688-6566. That's 620-688-6566.
9 minutes, 33 seconds left to play here in this second half of the men's contest. Coffeyville out in front by 3 points, 58-55, and what has been a very exciting close contest so far. Connor Harbor here on the call on US 98.1 KUSN, joined by Matt Jordan. Off to my right, as it is going to be Independence basketball, inbounding from the baseline. It'll be Jaden McClanahan to inbound the basketball. Slap ball will get back to action here as McClanahan going to just throw it up top to Horton. Horton going to be picked up by Smith. Pass over to Rowe, now over to McClanahan on the right wing. Up top to Rowe and quickly rotating around over to Porter. Porter stepping over to his right, now going to pass it into the corner. That's going to be a 3 for McClanahan. He finally got one. Can't give him too many open threes. Eventually they'll make one. We're all tied up once again at 58 apiece. Jalen Smith with the basketball, throws it in to Dunham. Dunham going to lose control. Ball on the floor. Dunham trying to find it, can't. Another turnover, Independent basketball. McClanahan coming back the other way. Going to make a pass off over to Harris. Manny Crump heading to the scorer's bench. He'll step in, as well as Mikkel Murray and Tony Hudson. So here Porter going to beat Reed off the basketball. He's going to put up the bucket. He's going to get the bucket and the foul. Trell Reed couldn't keep up.
Indy gaining the momentum out of that media timeout, and as now what could be, if they hit this and one, 6 straight unanswered.
So Hudson, Murray, and Crump will all check into the game. Larry White, Latrell Reed, and Kamani Dunham will step out. As I hear Porter will look to make it 5 points. Before we get to the free throw here, we're going to have a referee meeting. You know, once upon a time, Matt, one of these referees told me if anything happens that they have to discuss, they will let me know. They are yet to actually let me know.
That's what I like.
I appreciate the thought, but, like, they got to put it in action.
That's what I do like about the regional tournament is they will come over and talk to you.
So it looks like whatever they're talking about, it's solved now. It is going to be a free throw for Porter. Porter puts one off the front of the rim, and good. He's got 5 now. Independence leads by 3 at 61-58. Jalen Smith coming back the other way, kicks it off over to Perry on the right wing. Perry back to his left, now going to float one over to Smith. Smith going to drive the left baseline. He's going to pass it out to Hudson. Hudson open 3. Is it good? No, it's not. Back of the rim, rebounded by Rowe.
It could have been a big 3, and he made that, tied the game right back up, maybe swung momentum back towards Coffeyville.
To me, Rowe with the basketball on the other side on the right wing. Going to drive to his right. He's going to go up with it. Puts one off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Hudson. Hudson will toss it off to Smith. He'll bring the ball off the right side of the floor. And Smith sets up the offense. Smith over to his left. Now over to Perry. Here on the right wing. Now going to dribble into McClanahan. That's going to be a foul on McClanahan. So that will be foul number 1 on him. 15 foul for the Pirates. 2 more fouls, and Coffeyville's in the bonus. We saw Coffeyville was able to use the bonus to their advantage in the first half. Jalen Smith stands at the top of the key. Now pass it over to Perry. Perry on the left wing. Now going to dribble back to his right. Now over to Hudson. Hudson on the left wing, dribbling off to his right. Going to settle on the left elbow. Tries to make an inside pass to Smith. Finds him. Smith dribbling out. Finds Perry. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Perry going to take the 3. He's fouled. He'll have 3 free throws. Perhaps quick thinking for Perry there to put up the shot, knowing he was maybe going to get fouled. Excuse me, as McClanahan a little bit out of control, trying to chase Perry around the floor.
Him and McClanahan both coming in motion on that motion pass. Perry able to set his feet, knowing he was a couple steps ahead of McClanahan, and McClanahan runs into him.
So 3 free throws for Perry. That makes the first one. Perry's now got 4. Still has 2 more. The 5'11 freshman out of Fort Coffee, Oklahoma, sinks the second. Makes that a 1-point game here at 61-60 as TJ Collins will check in. He will place with McClanahan on the floor. Third free throw is away. That one no good, so Perry's 2 of 3. Still gets 2 points though, but Coffeyville will trail by 1 now at 61-60. Smee Rowe with the ball, now throws it over to Horton, now over to Porter on the left wing. Up top once again, that's going to be Rowe, guarded by Perry. Rowe over to his right, gives it off to Collins. Collins trying to find Porter, almost taken away by Hudson. Instead, they'll find the pass over to Collins. Collins for 3 from the right, no good. Rebounded by Porter. Porter shot blocked by Crump. Eventually it's going to end up in the hands of Hudson, and will have themselves a jump ball. Possession arrow pointing towards Coffeyville. So they will take control. Solid defense, though. Give up the offensive rebound, that's true, but Crump there with the follow-up to make sure that Porter can't find the follow-up shot.
I think Coach Morosco wanted a foul called there on that putback, but no such luck.
61-60, just over 7 minutes left to play here in this second half. Smith with the ball on the right wing, gives it off over to Perry. Perry now over to Hudson on the left wing. Hudson going to drive into the lane, puts up a floater, rolls around, eventually falls through. Coffeyville in the lead once again. That's Hudson's first basket of the half. He's got 21 now. You can imagine how good that first half was, that you have 21 after 1 basket. But Coffeyville does lead by 1 once again at 62-61. Pass over to the left. Now that's going to be Porter. Porter going to take a 3. That's off target. Rebounded by Murray. Murray over to Smith. Smith coming up the right side of the floor. Smith over to Hudson. Hudson for 3. No good off the back of the rim. Crump fighting for the offensive rebound. Falls on the floor. Ball bounces out of bounds. Yeah, Crump did get hit in the face. It was last touched by Crump, so it will be Independence basketball. Crump takes harder hits game in, game out than anybody on this team. Seems like at least once a game he takes a hard shot to the floor.
Tough guy, though.
Tough guy, yes, obviously. Fighting through injuries this season, but still somehow manages to come back every game. Smee Rowe with the ball on the left wing, going to dribble off. Now cutting back to his right, going to try to spin around, falls on the floor, and that's going to be a travel. Smee Rowe falls to the floor, falls to a knee. The Coffeyville basketball, 6:15 remaining. And we're going to see Tanji Durham come back into the game.
Checking in for the first time since early in the second half. He has 4 fouls.
Coffeyville a chance to foul somebody out here. Obviously, would like to foul out players. Never a bad time to do that, no matter who it is. Either way, Murray on the right wing gives it off over to Perry. Now swings it around to Crump. Crump over to Smith. Smith dribbling to his right. Going to find an open lane in the lane. Gives off over to Murray. Murray with the big slam. Mikel Murray finding the open hole. He slams it home. He's got 14 now, and we'll have a timeout on the floor. Independence Community College wants to talk things over. It'll be a full timeout, but with 5:55 remaining here in the second half, Coffeyville leads by 3 at 64-61. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to Coffeyville Red Raven basketball on US 98.1 KUSN.
One family has been selling vehicles in Oklahoma for 90 years. Dunge's Family of Autos. We're Oklahoma's oldest Toyota dealer, and we've been selling Fords and Lincolns here in Bartlesville even longer. Trade with us and you'll have a low-pressure, enjoyable time buying a car, truck, or SUV. And every new vehicle comes with our complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile better warranty. When it comes to Toyota, Ford, and Lincoln, you have a choice. DungesChoice.com.
They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it is, see Rocky Hill Salvage just east of Coffeyville. Rocky Hill has everything you need to fix your vehicle, from door handles to rebuilt parts. And they offer towing and repair too. Auto parts, accessories, salvage, and more. You can count on Rocky Hill Salvage. Rocky Hill Salvage is 176 4000 Road on Highway 166, just a few miles east of Coffeyville. Rocky Hill Salvage, always on our toes.
Coffeyville 5:55 remaining here in the second half, here in this one. Nellis Hall and Coffeyville our location. Coffeyville out in front over Independence by 3, 64-61. Demetra Horton with the ball on the right wing, now gives it off over to Collins. Collins going to be guarded by Hudson. Pass over to the right, now to Horton. Horton guarded by Murray. He's going to take the three. Is it on target? Yes, it is. Nothing you can do there. Hand in the face. Horton just having himself a great day. We're all tied up once again, 64 all. Smith over to Murray. Murray to his left, gives it off over to Perry. Perry now over to Crump, rotating around the perimeter, gives it off over to Smith. Smith to the elbow, dribbles it back out. Now over to Perry on the left wing. Perry cuts back to his right, off to Crump. Crump briefly thinks about taking the three. Nice pump fake, drives into the lane. Shot blocked, picked up by Harris. Harris coming back the other way, going to give it off over to Durham. Durham going to drive into the lane. Shot no good. Fight for the rebound, going to be picked up by Harris. Harris a shot no good. Got to get that defensive rebound, picked up by McClanahan. He'll pass it out to Horton. Horton for three. No good, rebounded by Crump. That ball hung up into the air for about 2 seconds. It made me about as tense as I've been all game. Jalen Smith on the other side gives it off over to Hudson. Hudson to his right. Hudson off over to Perry. Perry from the corner. He'll take the three. That's good. Perry's second three of the night. He's got 8. Coffeyville back out in front. 67-64. 4.5 minutes remaining. Jaden McClanahan with the ball, bringing it up for Independence. Guarded by Smith. Actually looks to be more of a zone right now for Coffeyville as ball's going to be brought in by Durham. Durham passes back out to Collins. Collins going to drive into the lane. Quick rotations, finds Horton. Horton for three. Back of the rim, no good. Who's going to pick up the rebound? Ball still loose. Picked up on McClanahan. He'll find an open lane. He'll put the layup up and in. Got to get the box out in.
Second chance opportunities. They're getting a lot of them right now.
Coffeyville trail actually up by 1 now at 67-66. Murray makes the pass over to Crump at the top of the key. Now over to Smith. Smith back to his right, going to drive into the lane now. Over to Crump. Crump up and under. Shot no good. Rebounded though by Murray. Murray there for the putback. Murray another 2 points. Make that 16 now for the leading scorer. Coffeyville once again leads by 3. McClanahan going to drive into the lane. Now gives it off to Horton. Horton pump fakes, drives in, gives it off to McClanahan. McClanahan a pump fake. Steps in, shot from the elbow. Shot no good. Rebounded by Crump. Coffeyville a chance to extend this lead now with 3.5 minutes remaining. And now we'll have a shot clock never resets. The ref's going to go ahead and call a timeout himself so we can get that shot clock set to 27.
I don't know if Coffeyville's led by double digits, or not double digits, but multiple possessions. It's a one-possession game right now. I don't know if they led by multiple possessions since early in the second quarter.
I was going to say they've led by at least by 5 at one point, but do currently lead by 3. Smith's going to drive over to the elbow, kicks it off inside to Murray. Murray over to Crump. Crump with the floater. Nothing but net, and he's going to get the foul. Danny Crump with the soft touch. He's excited. He's hyped up.
Right on cue, they get that double possession lead.
Leads by 5. That will be on Cedric Harris, his first personal. Coffeyville crowd here, all kinds of hyped up. We're getting loud here with just 3 minutes remaining in the second half.
That was one of those bang charge / blocking foul calls that it's going to go one way or the other, and could have either silenced or sent the crowd into a yell.
Crump makes the free throw. That'll complete the three-point play. Up by 6 now, and now we'll have a timeout on the floor as Independence is going to take a full timeout. So Coffeyville, their biggest lead of the game here at 6 points, 72-66. We'll take a 60-second timeout, 3:01 remaining. You're listening to Red Ravens basketball on US 98.1 KUSN.
Honey, what are you doing?
Going over our homeowner's insurance policy.
And?
I talked to Newkirk, Dennis, and Buckles today, and did you know there are 2 types of homeowner's insurance? Actual cash value insurance and replacement insurance.
No, I didn't. What's the difference?
Well, actual cash value insurance insures our 10-year-old roof for the equivalent of what a 10-year-old roof is worth. But replacement insurance will replace our roof at today's rate.
I think we need to make an appointment with Newkirk, Dennis, and Buckles and let them help us make our decision.
Yes, they are very friendly, helpful, and they even checked with several different companies for the best policy.
Let's make that appointment now.
At Windsor Place, there are a lot of decisions to be made. Our residents may be elderly, but rather than take away their ability to choose, we seek to empower them. Every day, we encourage independence by letting residents make their own choices about bedtime, meals, bathing, activities, and so much more. We know our residents will be more content in an environment where they maintain as much control as possible. You don't have to give up your freedom to get the help you need. Call Windsor Place at 620-252-4929.
Welcome back to Nellis Hall here in Coffeyville. 72-66 our score. 3:01 remaining here in the second half of play. Coffeyville leading by 6. Very tense game, a rivalry matchup. Montgomery County Showdown. Don't know if there's an official name for it. Nobody ever told me.
Montgomery County Showdown works.
Sure, that's good enough, as that's going to be Durham driving in. Shot blocked by Crump into the hands of Hudson. Then Crump skying up with the block, and Coffeyville coming back the other way. Jalen Smith handling the point duties. Hudson and Perry both on the floor. A bit of a smaller lineup here for Coffeyville, but it has managed to work. Murray over to Hudson on the left wing. Hudson going to drive into the lane, going to try to go up with it. Instead has the ball stripped away, and now it's going to head out of bounds. Who last touched it? Last touched by Coffeyville.
They can afford to go with a smaller lineup because Independence themselves can't really produce a large lineup. They have a smaller lineup themselves. So, and you can really feel the momentum start to settle with Coffeyville.
McClanahan on the other side here, as there's a pass over to Horton. Horton for three from the right wing. Shot no good. Defensive rebound for Hudson, and now Hudson going to be fouled as Independence trying to strip the ball away. Coffeyville in the bonus, and that's not really a player you want to send all the way over to the free throw line. Was going to mention a reason why we're seeing these small lineups for Independence. If you take a look at the roster, you have a player at 6'10", a player at 6'7", but they have not played much, if at all, in conference play. And so Independence, it's really kind of normal for them to only put out a lineup where your tallest player is 6'7". That's Tim Dalger. So
him and Brown, 6'5", 6'7".
So either way, on the other side of the floor, you have Tony Hudson about to take a 1-and-1 after he's fouled. Hudson tonight, 21 points, 2 for 2 from the line. Ball now going to throw it over to Hudson. Hudson going to try to dribble the ball across half court, almost loses control. Instead, going to find Smith in the corner. Now Smith going to be double teamed. He's going to be trapped, trying to find any kind of room. Going to dribble from corner to corner. Now we're going to have a blocking foul. McClanahan wanted the push-off, but doesn't get it.
So did Coach Morosco and other assistant coach over there. They definitely wanted the offensive foul there, but that 24-12 lead feels like it was light years ago for Independence.
Yeah, certainly we saw back and forth basically from 25 points on, because it was at that point that Coffeyville went on their biggest run of the game. Of course, might not be the biggest run of the game anymore now that I think about it, considering what we're looking at right now. We'll have to check that later, but
the looks like school officials from Coffeyville getting set to maybe keep them off the floor, off the court as soon as this game ends. I see coaches and assistant coaches and school security, all sorts of stuff.
Well, still have a minute to play left before we see who wins this one. It is going to be 78-68. Jalen Smith can't sink the second free throw. Does make the first, so it is 1-2. Double-digit lead for Coffeyville, 78-68. Horton going to pass it off over to Dalger. Dalger going to jump stop in, puts up a shot, no good, but he is fouled. He'll get 2 shots. Got to win the game before you can rush the court.
Absolutely.
That is for sure. Foul will be on Tony Hudson. That's his first. It'll be Dalger at the line for 2. Dalger at the line tonight. He has 1 point. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 6'7" freshman out of Fort Lauderdale. Sinks the first free throw. That'll cut the lead back down to single digits at 78-69. See if he sinks the second here to cut the lead down to 8. Second free throw is good. He's 3 of 4. Now we'll see another timeout called here by Independence.
This game's far from over. I seen crazier leads be cut into. I was at Northern Iowa Texas A&M game in March Madness in Tulsa or Oklahoma City a few years ago. Texas A&M trailed by 12 with 45 seconds left.
I remember that game.
And ended up forcing overtime and winning the game in overtime. So 58 seconds is still plenty of time in basketball, especially when you got a guy like Demetri Corton who shoots so well from beyond the arc.
Don't let me forget tomorrow to tell you about the time I saw a 12-run lead evaporate in a Summer League baseball game in the 9th inning. So I'll tell you about that sometime. But do need to come back to the action here. We're going to keep it right here. 58.7 seconds left on the clock. It is going to be Coffeyville basketball, but Independence will be setting up the pressure. So you got to get it in. Now, good thing for Coffeyville, a foul for Independence will lead to a double bonus for you. So you will get 2 guaranteed free throws the rest of the way if you do manage to draw the foul. It will be Manny Crump to inbound the basketball. See if he finds anybody. He will find Perry. They're going to try to trap Perry. Perry almost going to step out of bounds. He throws it away, and it's going to be Independence basketball. That's exactly what you cannot do if you are Coffeyville.
Turnovers on inbound plays or missed free throws, that's what cost you games.
Demetri Corton with the basketball on the left wing. He's going to drive in, tries to find a pathway, but that's taken away by Hudson. Hudson's going to be fouled. He'll be fouled intentionally, so it'll be the sophomore heading to the free throw line for a couple shots. Very important free throws here. Hudson a chance to push this lead back out to 10 with 49.2 seconds remaining. First free throw is good. Got 26 now, 79-70. Second free throw is away. That one's also good. Make that 80-70 now, here with 45 seconds remaining. Clenahan going to drive in. He's going to put up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Smith's got to find some room to get away and not get fouled in the process. Actually, prevent himself from getting get fouled. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but we did get a timeout called by Coffeyville before Smith threw the ball out of bounds there. So I'm all out of sorts.
It's almost like these officials are ignoring Coach Herkelman trying to call a timeout. He almost had to walk onto the court to tell that official he wanted to take a time.
So it is a full timeout. Tell you what, we'll take a full timeout ourselves. 38.2 seconds remaining. 80-70. Coffeyville up by 10. You're listening to Red Ravens basketball on US 98.1 KUSN.
Stay warm and cozy inside with help from D-Rug Commodity. Replace your flooring today with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. The feeling of new furniture always brightens a home. We have a great in-store selection, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to sell. Now is a great time to shop D-Rug Commodity Flooring and Furniture with stores in Brazelton and Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
It's this feeling. The one you get when you get your hands dirty. When you finally get it. Because they never told you you couldn't. When you don't just have a piece of paper, you have a career. An invaluable skill set, success. My success story started at CCC. Will yours? Discover Coffeyville Community College. Discover you.
.2 seconds remaining here in Coffeyville. Manny Crump to inbound the ball from the sideline. Gets it into Perry. Perry still has his dribble. Has to get out of there. Instead, he's just going to take another timeout. So that'll run 4 seconds left off the clock. So now you have 34.3 seconds remaining. Let's go ahead and keep it right here, though, as I believe that is a 30-second time. Actually, nope, it will be a full. So we'll go ahead and take a full timeout ourselves. 34.3 seconds remaining. 80-70 our score. Coffeyville leads by 10. You're listening to Red Ravens basketball on US 98.1 KUSN.
Ralph, did you deposit that check?
Yes, Donna. I used Community State Bank's mobile deposit.
Mobile deposit? I thought only those big out-of-town banks had that fancy stuff. Are you sure you did it right?
Yes, Donna. I received an alert from Community State Bank telling me it was deposited.
Alert? What did you do now?
No, Donna. It was an alert I signed up for letting me know when a deposit is made. I also signed up for a low balance alert on our account and when our home loan payment is posted.
Wow, that's some pretty fancy stuff from Community State Bank.
Yes, Donna, pretty fancy stuff, but I can still walk right through the door or I can call and talk to a real banker when I want to.
You're so smart for banking at Community State Bank, Ralph. I love you.
Make your life easier with mobile banking from Community State Bank. Member FDIC.
I love you too, Donna.
So I don't like, Welcome back to Coffeyville, Kansas. Nellis Hall, 80-70 our score. Coffeyville out in front by 10 over Independence Community College. 34.3 seconds remaining. Coffeyville has to find a way to break this pressure. They have not been able to do so, and it has led to some problems down the stretch. But you do still have that 10-point lead. Just got to remain calm and make some plays here. Pass is going to be thrown into Murray. Murray's able to recover it. Murray just going to be fouled. He'll head to the line for 2. That'll work.
Demetri Gordon
if you hit the free throws. Something happening there. Demetri Gordon charged with the foul. That's his first personal. I think something caught the eye of the student section that Horton did.
Oh, he chunked the ball down the court.
I didn't see that. Either way, it is going to be 2 free throws here from Murray. First free throw is away and no good. Can't afford to do that either. Murray was previously perfect, 6 for 6 on the line, make that 6 of 7. But you can still make it a 4. It is currently a 4-possession game. But you can make it a tougher 4-possession game here with the second free throw.
Couldn't tell what they were chanting, but they were left.
I couldn't tell either, but either way, second free throw is good.
He's done too.
Murray's got another point to his name, 81-70 with less than 30 seconds to play. Quick three on the other side, TJ Collins, nothing but net. That was deep enough, and now we'll have a timeout call. I wouldn't call this one over just yet. Back down to single digits. Another full timeout. We'll take a full timeout ourselves. 24.8 remaining, 81-73 in favor of Coffeyville. You're listening to Red Ravens basketball on US 98.1 KUSN.
At Windsor Place, we realize each resident is different in many ways, and we do our best to accommodate personal preferences. That's why there are no strict bedtime or wake-up times. Residents are free to go to bed and get up anytime. Our staffing is consistent 24 hours a day to make sure adequate help is readily available. Flexible sleep schedules are complemented by 7 to 7 dining, which offers meals anytime between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Resident choice is always a priority at Windsor Place. Call us at 620-252-4929.
A tall, cold one. Ew. Nothing worse than a semi-cold beer, or worse yet, a lukewarm one. Never let that happen to you. Shop Gillum Retail Liquor in Coffeyville, where you can shop from the largest, coldest cooler in the area. A large selection, always refreshingly cold. Shop Gillum Retail Liquor at 1713 West 8th Street and get that feeling.
Playing an important part in the growth of Coffeyville and Southeast.
81-73, 24.8 seconds remaining. Coffeyville with an 8-point lead over Independence, but this one far from over. Independence nailing a 3 to cut the lead back down to single digits. Inbounds pass will be thrown into Murray. Murray going to break the trap. That's about what you want there. He's going to be able to waste a lot of time off the clock. Finds Hudson. Hudson going to dribble off to his left. Now gives it off over to Smith. That's going to do it. I think Independence just going to go ahead and let Coffeyville dribble this one out. Actually, no. Now they're going to try to trap Smith, but too much time has run off the clock at this point. Actually, the ball's going to be stripped away. Smith able to recover, though. Smith still running around. Now he's just going to dish it off to Perry, and Coffeyville will win this ball game. Big win for Coffeyville. They defeat a, almost ranked opponent here tonight, 81-73. Coffeyville with their another consecutive sweep, make that 3 sweeps in a row for the men and women, this time taking down a Montgomery County rival in Independence Community College. To tell you what, we'll go ahead and take a 2-minute timeout. We'll let me gather up my scoring summary here. We'll roll along with postgame. Hopefully get a chance to talk with head coach Jay Herkman. Haven't got a chance to do that in a while, but either way, we'll come back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Red Ravens basketball on US 98.1 KUSN.
At Taco Mayo, save lots of money on the classic value menu. Choose from 4 mouth-watering items for just $5. There's 10 items to choose from, like crunchy beef tacos, bean burritos, tostados, frosty cold drinks, and the most popular Potato Locos. It's an unbelievable value. Pick 4 items for a measly $5. You can choose additional items for just $1.25. While enjoying the game, stop in and feed the family without breaking the budget. Only at Taco Mayo in Coffeyville and Parsons.
Coffeyville Regional Medical Center welcomes new orthopedic surgeon Dr. Rusty Allison to our medical staff. Dr. Allison will see patients along with John Line. When an orthopedic condition or injury is keeping you from the activities you love, the CRMC orthopedic team is ready with the most advanced treatments to get you back to enjoying life. To make an appointment with CRMC Medical Group, call 620-252-1639. Your hometown team for sports injuries and orthopedic care.
One family has been selling vehicles in Oklahoma for 90 years. Dunges Family of Autos. We're Oklahoma's oldest Toyota dealer, and we've been selling Fords and Lincolns here in Bartlesville even longer. Trade with us and you'll have a low-pressure, enjoyable time buying a car, truck, or SUV. And every new vehicle comes with our complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile better warranty. When it comes to Toyota, Ford, and Lincoln, you have a choice. DungesChoice.com.
They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it is, see Rocky Hill Salvage just east of Coffeyville. Rocky Hill has everything you need to fix your vehicle, from door handles to rebuild parts. And they offer towing and repair too. Auto parts, accessories, salvage, and more. You can count on Rocky Hill Salvage. Rocky Hill Salvage is 176 4000 Road on Highway 166, just a few miles east of Coffeyville. Rocky Hill Salvage, always on our toes.